lost to throw it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Mariota, perfect strike, touchdown.
The Oregon Ducks in pursuit of their first national title since losing to Auburn on a last-second field goal back in 2011, but they're going to have to do it without one of their emerging receivers. Hey, everybody, welcome to North Texas. Bonnie Bernstein alongside Pete Fiutak and Doug Chapman. Mark Helfrich, very mum on the specifics regarding Carrington, although one assistant told me the coaching staff found out early in the week that they would not have the services of Carrington. The players responded to life without their wide receiver.
I mean, he's a huge playmaker for us, but at the same time, you know, that receiving core has had so many players step up, and you know, Keenan will be the leader out there, and we'll get another guy that's ready to go.
Doesn't matter who's on offense during the game. You know, that's if we have 2 or 3 starters out on offensive line, and you're now inserted into the starting lineup, you're the guy, and we're going to treat everybody that's in the starting lineup like they're the guy. And it doesn't matter who you are. We're not going to change our play calling or anything. We're just going to keep, you know, doing what we do, and you know, nothing's going to change for us.
Keeping receivers healthy and around has really been an issue all year for Oregon guys. They lost Pharaoh Brown early. They lost Devin Allen in the Rose Bowl, and yet players continue to step up. How do you see Carrington not playing impacting the offense?
You know, I hate to say this, but not a big deal. You know, you lose Allen in the Rose Bowl early in the game. Carrington steps up. It's the next guy up. As long as number 8 is at quarterback, you're fine. I say he's the Michael Jordan of college football. You know why? Because he makes everybody else around him a little bit better. He's a special football player. He gets the ball to the right guy, the wide open guy. He doesn't make mistakes. 40 touchdowns, 3 picks. Whoever's playing in Carrington's spot, he'll be fine.
Marcus Mariota is not Michael Jordan. And since when did Darren Carrington become the next Randy Moss? I mean, he's a guy.
He had 14 catches in the last 2 games. It's pretty
big
impressive.
deal. It's a part of the offense, part of the system. They're being fine. Doesn't really matter.
Well, look for Charles Nelson to step up. Evan Bayless, who had a great game, sort of a coming out game in the Rose Bowl, too. Since we're here, we're getting a sense for the atmosphere. Pete, we're out at Rose Bowl. How do you sense the demeanor of the players relative to the bowl game?
I don't know if they're tired or they're just a little grouchier than they were in Pasadena.
Well, probably because it's 6:30 in the morning for them.
Yeah, but they were just a little bit edgier. Mark Helfrich is a little bit more angry, a little more of a bite. Marcus Mariota is Marcus Mariota. He's going to say the same thing every time. But the rest of the players weren't quite as didn't really have that sort of fire that they did for Florida State. They're all angry. They're all mad. Now they're just like, all right, we're here. Let's just go. A little more business-like, a little bit more edgy.
From a player standpoint, what's this day like for them?
You know what? As a former player, I want to go back to bed. Like you hit it right on the head. They're 2 hours back. They're like, why am I awake right now? They're tired right now.
National championship, and I'm sleepy.
They went and knocked on these guys' doors early, woke these guys up, made sure they had the jersey on. They had to get up extra early, bust them over here. These guys want to go lay back down, get off their feet. They got a game on Monday night. So they're thinking, I'm ready. I'm in game mode. You're 2 days away. Coaches, players are in game mode. They're here.
Football players can't get up at 6
a.m. They don't want to be
be
here right now. They want to be back in that hotel room relaxing and focused on Ohio State. That's the mentality of the players right now.
The good news for the players is that it really was very much like a regular game week schedule.
Very
and that
true.
They didn't have to fly out until Friday. We've got plenty of sound and reaction from the Ohio State players. Check that out on CampusInsiders.com.